I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
ASMR.
Oh, we're not doing the episode ASMR?
ASMR. No. We're not going to do ASMR.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to do
My
ASMR.
sultry voice will make our listeners go crazy.
Give us a little taste.
A little.
Just a little.
I like a lot.
A lot of what?
Whispering.
And mayonnaise.
No, I'm too quiet for this.
Okay, yes.
This is too quiet for me.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Messy Thoughts. I am BJ Ann.
And I am LeBron. Welcome.
Welcome back. Give me some love, boo. It's been a minute. Give me some.
Oh, you want me to stand up?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, boo. Yes. It has been a minute.
Y'all, we had to take a little break because I went on a nice little trip, bachelor party trip to Miami.
Did you go away?
I did go.
Did you go away? In Jersey, the girls who are Jersey girls, if you say you go away, you go into prison. Did you go away? Did you go on vacation?
I went to a prison that I did not mind being there. It was very nice. Miami is a time, and I wish you could have came. I wish I was
there. I wish I was there.
I invited you, probably, but it's not my part to be inviting you to.
I think it's on the pod. I think you invited me on the pod.
I did. You should have came. You know how you like to spend money on flights.
I do love to spend. I literally just bought flights 2 days ago, but that's for like Thanksgiving travel, family, blah 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 blah. But
we don't care about
Miami
them.
is like Florida Republicans, like Cuban Republicans, and I was
Girl.
like, girl, y'all have fun. How was it?
So the Cubans that I did meet were actually very nice, and
Okay.
from what they told me, they were not Trumpers. The ones that I met.
Did you ask specifically?
I did. I said, so do you support Trump? They were like, gosh. Well, they said in their accent, I don't want to offend nobody. But they were like, no, we don't do that.
Okay, I can see that.
But some highlights from that trip, Palace like drag brunch bar. Have you been there before?
Is that the one where the girls like go up on the top of the
Yes.
thing and fall to the thing?
Baby, when I tell you, so
The pinnacle of drag.
The what?
The pinnacle of drag.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like the best shows you can go to.
We got to go. I want to bring my mama. I want to bring my little niece and nephew. I want to bring my daddy. I want to bring everybody. It was so much fun. Now, Kelly, you've been there before, haven't you?
Yeah, I love Palace.
Isn't
It's
it
great
such a
drag show.
time? And so, you know, Esteban, how he be dressed, be very
Yeah.
with his pumps on. When I tell you, he shut that bitch down. So they had brought him on, him and Dillion.
Lovely.
And so they saw what Esteban had on, and then everybody was just gassing him up. He looked so good. He did a nice little runway walk. It was a time, and our our
Waiter?
server, yes, his name was Gigi.
Gigi, ooh.
Gigi, please. You said you was gonna follow me.
If
on
you're
Inst-
watching this,
You said you was gonna follow me on Instagram. I'm still waiting for that follow. We love you over here, and I would love to have you on me. So, the
what's
podcast.
so good about him? Did he dance or was he just a good server?
He was a great server. He was very good looking. I thought he was Brazilian, but he's not. He's from Mexico. Where's
Lovely.
He didn't say specifically where, but he was very sweet, very attentive. And then how they do the food over there is it's one menu and you each play is $60. And so
Oh, it's a flat rate?
flat rate. Anything
I love a flat rate.
anything on that menu is $60.
Oh, so you get like waffles and eggs, $60?
The food portions were actually really good too. I got the steak and eggs because, being over there, I wanted to make sure I ate the proper food so that way I can have some nice adult wrestling later.
The sustenance, the
But-
energy you need.
But I saw that they had like an acai bowl that was also $60. I'm like, I'm not getting that. I'm getting the steak and eggs. And I want my steak rare.
No.
Yes.
Rare? In the morning?
No, we got there late.
Oh, is this after like one? What time did you guys get there?
So Dylan told us the reservations was at 1. Perfect, because we was out late that night. Bitch, the reservation was at 11. So we missed it.
Not late.
We missed
Just-
it. But luckily, Daddy Ryan, he went online, got us a booking for 2 o'clock, which was even better because we got to sleep in. So steak and eggs at 2 o'clock was not bad.
So y'all woke up the next morning and realized y'all had missed it.
Dylan realized that we didn't make the reservation.
That's hilarious.
But it worked out because I'm glad, because I didn't want to go early that morning. That's just, no, it's too much. We got to go.
But what were the girls doing? What were the numbers? Give me a song that they did that stand up. Was there any Whitney?
There was no Whitney, but there was
Cardi.
one queen who did a lot of salsa dancing, and that bitch
Oh.
could dance. She did her own thing, and then she actually brought out a guy to dance with her. I'll send you the video so that way we can put it on. But they were like spinning her around. She was jumping on the ceilings, jumping off stuff. Amazing. And then the host of the show, she actually went out in the street. She was on the bus. She actually opened up somebody's car.
No.
And everybody-
This is Florida, guys.
And nobody got shot.
That's amazing.
People in wigs did not get shot.
Let's give a round of applause for that. That's amazing.
The best thing was because you've never been to the Palace.
I've never been. I've only been to Miami at night, as we previously established.
So people act.
I was there for one day, so everything in my mind is dark in Miami. But
So
Go ahead.
the people who are actual patrons, like, to visit the bar are there, but then there's actually people on the street watching the show.
Right.
And so there are people across the street watching. The host
By the beach, yeah.
when they were doing their number, walked over to the other side of the street, danced on them. It was a time. Palace Bar in Miami. If you have the time to go, I highly recommend going to Palace Bar.
Every time I see it on social media, it seems like a really fun time. Like I never see it be like, oh, that's a mid-performance. They're jumping off of things, going to the street, ripping wigs off, doing changes.
That happened
on tables.
She ripped off like 5 wigs. She was like, well.
I love a wig reveal. If you put in the effort to put on multiple wigs just to surprise me, oh, the wallet's coming out, the 20s are coming out, the 10s are coming out.
There was one wig reveal that wasn't supposed to be a wig reveal.
It fell off. Monique Hart did.
Actually, it was supposed to be a wig reveal, but she revealed the real wig, and me and Dillion clocked it, and then she ran up out. The number was over. It was done.
She was like, "No, she's a part. I have a number after this. I have to change for," and that's where there was a wig was coming from.
Well, you knew it was something wrong because she had literally just started the number, and then when she did this, and you saw the real hair, oh, it was curtains. That music went cut. Next track, because then you saw people running because the other queens had to get ready, quickly to, yeah.
I love that. When you went, was it very high energy the whole time too?
It was just like that. It was amazing. It was one of the best drag shows I've seen.
Did they bring you on stage? Keller, you need to be on there. You need to be seen. I keep telling you, you need to be seen, Keller. But so let's all do a messy thoughts trip out to Miami and just do some promo stuff.
I would love to film. Let's do it.
I brought some of our promo stuff. Did not put up one single flyer.
You're gonna put it out in the community.
I was gonna put it in the bathhouse.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good one. Listen, if you're listening from the bathhouse poster that you would have posted, we would have given you a free something. But
just your yeah, I guess we can market that, which we
Okay.
should. I mean, a lot of things do get messy up in there. We'll ask the gays later.
So you had a good time.
Wonderful time.
I'm happy.
We'll definitely go back. What's been up with you?
Girl, I just been here working. We are in this period of busyness, so I'm just trying to get through the week. That is about it for me.
You didn't do anything this weekend?
No, actually, I did nothing. I had this moment where I was like, okay, everyone's out of town. I'm not doing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phone over here. And I try to get social media away from me as far as possible. I can listen to Reddit. I can get on Reddit. I could do Reddit. But I was trying to not look at Twitter, not look at Instagram, not look at TikTok. So I had a very restful week. I didn't do shit.
I thought you was going to do a little pop-up moment. So real quick, y'all, when we went to Puerto Rico 2 years ago, I was sitting at the airport waiting to get my Uber. And then did not know this lovely lady was going to be going. So
I had this on film. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you do?
I do have this on film. Yeah. We're walking up, and I'm like, that's BJ. Oh my God, that's BJ. So I go take my phone out, and I'm looking at,
And I think you texted me or the familiar texted me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, what's up? What you doing? I was like, I'm just here chilling at the airport. And the next time I hear my name and I look up and I'm like,
in the flesh, darling. Yeah, you're
Looking
crazy. You're the first
crazy.
to find out. You were first to find out for sure. But that was cosmic energy, right? You were in the right place at the right time. Of course it had to be you. Of course you had to know first. That just makes sense.
that was actually really, I was very surprised. I was not expecting it at all.
Truly an iconic moment.
And you truly had me looking silly as hell. And I did not like that. Because when I travel, I don't like to put on too many, nice things. I don't know. But thank you. I thought you was going to do that this time around. So I was like,
Again, Florida. I was like, y'all have fun. If you go to a blue state, call me.
So you know how Puerto Rico looks? That is literally how Miami looks.
Really?
The same, the tall buildings. Actually, that's all I'm going to say.
Again, I've only been in Miami one day, but I was in the mall and this woman was walking around and she had perfect breasts. I guess they were implants or whatever.
Was it the Brazilian lady from Pickleball?
No, this is a different lady.
Okay.
But she had complete spheres and they were completely perfect. Perfect. She was standing up, but then they were perfect spheres specifically. And I was like, wow. And so every time I think of Miami, all I think of is night and then big boobs in the mall. I'm like, they're perfect.
And Cubans.
And Cubans.
And Cubans.
A lot of Cubans, but that's another thing.
So quick story. Now, it's not even a story. I went to a members only party here in Austin. I don't want to put out the business yet because I don't know if we can do that.
That's fine.
But there was a big block party and then they had a little dark bar area. Okay,
right.
Are you familiar with one of those? Are
familiar? Yes,
you are familiar.
I am familiar.
So while I'm in there doing some adult gymnastics, having a good time, someone whispers in my ear, "I love your podcast."
Oh no! What did you know? Not the. Is this before or after anything happened?
During.
Oh.
Flattered, gagged, gooped, surprised, shocked, suspicious.
Have you subscribed to all platforms? You should have pulled out his phone at that current moment and be like, are you on Spotify? Are you on Apple? Are you on YouTube?
So I said, BJ, how are you going to react to this? And I did say, but are you listening to everything? Are you watching us on YouTube? Are you subscribed to YouTube? Making it funny. And then after we got out of there, like, we had a full-on conversation. But I was not expecting that to be in the throes of something.
I know. People just come up to you and they're like, I think I know you. And I'm like, what? What from what? Like, I'm like, oh my God. I think of that thing from 11 years ago I tell no one about. I'm like, oh my God, this person knows about that and they're going to tell me about it. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh yeah, you came on my FYP on TikTok. You have a podcast, right? And I'm like, I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, do I? And I'm like,
do like me? I'd be like, oh, that's not me.
Just straight up no.
I think I was playing volleyball. So it was like, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, I don't, babe. I don't know what you're talking about. They pulled up the video. I was like, that person looks just like me. I said, oh my gosh, they have the same nose. Acting a fool.
Now you're doing a misdirect on them completely. Same name, same everything.
Well, I said, it is me, y'all. It's not weird. We don't expect it. We don't expect it.
I just don't. I guess TikTok in my brain is just this giant thing of users that like it has infinite content. There's no way you're gonna see my content. Like there's no way it's gonna trickle down to you, random person in my office. And when they're like, you have a podcast, I'm like, how did you see this?
LeBron.
What?
One of our videos has over 1 million views.
Okay, but how many people are in the United States alone? 340 million?
I'm just saying.
So out of my office, 1 in 350 people have seen it. That should be the math. But it's not. It's much higher than that. Maybe because I sent the link out. But that's a whole nother thing. I have to promo.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
If I send the link on accident, I send the link on accident. That's what it is.
You need to come out with me because I went out to Oil Can Harry's for its TDRL Total Drag Live.
Love that.
And Celia, our girl, we love you, Celia. We need you on the podcast. She was doing her show, and allegedly she was talking about us. But but good things. I got there late.
Invitation to come on in. Did she say podcast or did she mention messy thoughts?
She said, I think she said messy thoughts. Dylan and Esteban told me.
Okay, we need to make a special appearance together. Yes. All of us, we go and we make a statement. We'll get on the live feed if there's a live feed. I don't know if there is. I told him, I said, we'll be back out there because somebody else stopped me and said something. I said, well, I'm going to try to get LeBron out here. Y'all know y'all want to see him. I know you want to see his big old juicy booty. So, Oh, and if you touch my booty, it's $5 per touch. So, and I will sue you. So both of those things at the same time.
I get $1 out of that cut.
If it's consented, it's $50 and then we cannot do the suing part. So just letting you know the pricing now.
Let's up it to $100.
100?
100 a cheek.
The economy is not well, BJ.
Okay, $90.
If you get
we're monetized
now. Yeah, it's gonna be $75 if you didn't get the meat green package, but we'll talk about that at a later date.
I'm your madam. I told people that you were selling it.
What did you call it? You called it my
LeBron's WAP.
LeBron's
WAP. That needs to be the hashtag LeBron's WAP.
Yes.
That may be the title of this episode, LeBron's WAP.
That's fine.
Just to get the girls in here.
That's fine.
But anything else happened to you?
The only thing I've been struggling with since Friday, and this is the opposite of struggling because it's actually the best thing that's ever happened to me, Demi Lovato has come out with an album. Now, do you have a relationship to Demi Lovato?
Yes.
No, what is your relationship to Demi Lovato?
Demi, yes. She was over my house.
Is that what she was in?
Wait, what?
In my house?
She was over my house. She was
Lovato?
Oh no, Demi Moore.
Oh no.
No, just kidding. No.
Camp Rock.
She was in that?
Skyscraper.
I think we talked about this, and I still don't remember.
Demi Lovato.
I know who she is. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, I was like...
I'm fucking with you.
No, I'm struggling with, people did not... Her album did not do well. The one that just now came out.
She can sing, though.
She absolutely
She's a really
can
good
sing.
singer.
But I'm like, did you know the album came out?
Absolutely not.
Well, girl.
She's not one of my divas, but I love that she's one of your divas.
She's like right up there with like Miley talent, Ari talent. Like they're the girls who actually have like the voice behind them.
Can she dance?
I don't know.
But this is your girl.
Listen to the 2018 album. Listen to it in 2018. Ruin the Friendship, Lonely. She has a song with Lil Wayne. It's wonderful. But this album is a departure from what she used to do in the 2010s, which was like a rock album. But now she transitioned to now pop again. So we're actually having fun.
I thought she used I thought they used they, them pronouns.
They did use they, them pronouns in like 2021 to 2022, but
Okay.
they have since come around to he, she, they, whatever you want.
You know, I did just look up Demi Lovato because I know that she kissed Kehlani on like a stage or something.
Did she?
Yeah, Demi was performing, then she brought Kehlani on, and then she had like she was straddling Kehlani. We're going to pull up this video, the video or picture, but she was straddling Kehlani and they kissed. I thought they were dating.
They could have been. Listen, she's been through all sorts of different journeys.
I knew y'all was some carpet munchers. I knew it.
Carpet munchers?
I love carpet munchers, though.
Absolutely.
We need them in the world.
Munch as much carpet. Any gender you want, go for it. There's a lot of carpet out there.
All right. Let's get to the mess. Let's get to some mess. So, the Austin gays.
Stay messy.
So, y'all, there was a discourse online. It was like early this month. We were supposed to talk about it couple of episodes ago, but we'll talk about it.
I think it started like right at the beginning of October, so we're not too far.
Not far out, but so this is our time talking about it now. So there was a video released, actually there's been a couple of videos released about how the Austin gays are catty, they're rude. If you meet them one day, they'll act different another day. What did you find?
I think the original controversy was this man saying, hey guys, you say a lot about when you go out and you're not accepted and you're not welcomed and you are fat phobic and whatever, and you go out and you create this bad scene for Austin, this bad vibe. So when people go out, they're going to be anxious, they're going to be upset, all of those things. And that was his point. And then everyone else kind of came for the reality of the situation of like Austin is not what he said it was and why he said what he was saying. So we can get into it, but that's what the premise was.
We gonna get into it. Okay, so I'm a shout out to the guy. So the guy whose video that I saw first, his name is Devin Gonzalez. I follow him on TikTok. He's very handsome. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
He's a very good looking dude. And I think him and the other guy's name who was speaking to what you were talking about is Jose Angel.
Jose Angel, yes.
So
yes,
Jose
yes.
Angel is the one that was just like, hey y'all, I know y'all saying all this stuff is happening, but why you worried about that? You need to just go out there, do your thing, do this and that. And I see both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because nowadays when I go out in Austin, I'm truly there for my friends. Now, if I meet some other people along the way, sure, cool. But I'm truly not worried about if people are catty with me because I'm there with my girls.
For sure.
What about you?
I think in my experience, I've had times where I did not have a good friend group here in Austin. I went out, and then there's a point where I did have a good friend group, and I went out. You have a much better time if you go with your girls, your group, your people. I feel like Austin's very not cliquish, but there's you go out with your people. You
don't think it's cliquish?
Well, I think you go out with your people, and you don't really realize that there's other people trying to meet everybody, and you use the group as kind of buffer between you and the unknowns.
Keller, what do you think about this? How do you feel about the idea the Austin gays ain't for the Austin gays? What do you feel? He's like, I don't have those problems.
It's okay, you can be messy here. This is a safe space.
I'm usually really shy when I'm out in those kind of public spaces, so I don't
really
necessarily go out of my way to talk to other people. But if other people try to talk to me, I'm usually really friendly.
This is very true. That's how I met you. You're very friendly. Now, this is why I do agree with the other people too, because talking about people are catty and this and that, because I have been out sometimes.
Is that your experience?
So I've experienced both sides of those experiences. I truly have. I have been places where I've met someone and I was like, hey, I met you last week. And when I tell you, they gave me the look of death, why are you talking to me? And I'm like, remember, I'm BJ. I remember I told you BJ blowjob. That is my tagline now. I say, because I say my name is BJ. And then I'm like BJ, because they'll say PJ,
right,
DJ.
Right.
I'm like, no, I'm not a DJ.
Thing. Yeah.
BJ blowjob. And so that's how people remember me. So I'm like, bitch, I know you fuck with me. But I'm like, oh, well, I introduced myself again. So I'm like, it is what it is. And then people do be in their circles clicked up. So you ever seen that?
I've absolutely seen it. When I go out now with my actual friends, it's a lot more fun because I don't have to meet people or do anything. I just go with my friends. I know what I'm doing, and then we get the fuck out of there.
That's true.
I think Austin is
gone.
you don't have a good time until there's a lot of people around you that you know automatically. People are not as receptive. I feel like it's because there's young people that come into Austin from UT, and everyone moves here because they're gay in Texas. They don't want to be anywhere else, and they move here, and there's all these new people. So they get here and try to meet people, but then people only like you if you're attractive, or they only like you if you have wealth or you have status, if they've seen you on TikTok or Instagram. There's a little bit of you have to have something, and then people latch on to you. And if you don't have attractiveness or anything else, people don't really latch on to you as quick as some of the people. I think that's why that one young man got dragged for saying you're going to bring the vibes down in the community if you think this way. It's like, girl, because you're attractive. That young man was attractive.
He was a very good looking dude. And so I say, even though you don't experience what you're saying that people experience, I'm like, dude, you are a very good looking man. Like,
and it does change everything in the gay community, unfortunately. If you are absolutely attractive, you move through the gay community in one experience. And if you're let's just say unattractive things that people list, and you have a lot of those characteristics, you don't have the same experiences of like hot people or
if
attractive people.
If you're socially attractive.
If people think you're fat, if they think you're too femme, if they think you're too whatever, like if you don't fit what they think that they're like the girls that go to Splash and they get a boat, right? They get a boat, they go out and they have a good time. They're all probably gonna be wearing Speedos. There's some kind of syncing up of groups where they all think alike and they all do the same thing. If you don't fit that mold, sometimes you're not included in what goes around in here in Austin. That's what my experience is here in Austin specifically.
It truly is that. You know, and you went to Splash. You didn't go to Splash this year, right?
No, I didn't.
Y'all, Splash, if you're not familiar with Austin Splash, Splash happens at Hippie Hollow. That is the clothing optional section at the Lake Travis. And Splash is like a big gay pride that happens at the lake. And so people...
There's a gay section. So the straights have their own section. At the very end, the gays have their section.
To the far left. To the far left.
The best part of it.
The very best part. So people be out there with their boats. There'll be a lot of great looking people. There's a lot of influencers that be there. There'll be a lot of porn stars that be there. And, you know, it's great to see them. But when you look at the boat is specific to one look.
Oh, yeah.
One look. They are muscle guys, twinkish guys, and just socially attractive dudes. And when I see that, I'm like, good for them. That's their tribe. Like, I think at my good old age of 35, I've gotten to a point where it's like, I'm not truly trying hard to be accepted by
other people.
I'm not, like, you know, because like I got my girls and it's hard to find friends. Don't you think? Like,
it's absolutely hard to find friends.
So when we're out in those bars, do you see another, I would say, group of people that probably does not look anything like us? Do you want to go talk to them? Like, what do you be doing at the club?
I guess if I see another friend group, I wouldn't necessarily talk to anyone in that friend group because they look like they're having a good time on their own, unless like we knew one of the people in that friend group.
Yeah. Right.
Then that's kind of like an opening to be like, oh, hi, you know that one person. Then you're like, oh, this other person. And you kind of get to know everybody. But I don't like approach groups because it's very intimidating. So I can see why other people in Austin are like, I'm not going to go to the gay clubs. No one talks to me.
Really? I think it's easy to talk to you, though. I think it's really easy.
It's easy to talk to me, but I also have like a stank face when I go out. I'm like,
That's not true. That's not true. You think that, but you do not have a stank face.
I think so.
You don't have a stank face, bitch.
I will talk to anybody. If you're close in my vicinity, we're striking up a conversation and it's cerebral, I'll talk to you and I'll have a great time. But I also think like if I don't know you and you don't like approach me and like whatever, oh girl, we ain't talking. That's fine.
My advice would be to people is to, I say, take both of those videos or like the two opposite ideas of how ATX gays are perceived. Yes, the gays are catty. Yes, the gays are X, Y, and Z. But if you go into the situation already knowing that, then you won't be let down when people are not being so receptive to you. I think so. But then also remember that create what you want. If you want a community where you want to be friendly with folks or have a space where people are there to meet it, create it. Have a little mixer. I love those.
I think actually that was one of my things I was going to bring up. I think we should have this thing in Austin specifically where it's called like a friend mixer. But it's not like just you go by yourself. If you have a group of friends and you have the capacity to have more people in your group, go to this thing. And then single people who don't have friends also go to this thing. And people who are single can talk to the friend groups and they can talk around. And if someone strikes up a conversation they enjoy, get one person's number. That way you have almost everyone in that group's number now, and you can kind of get into that group. I think that's one of the easier ways to do it besides like, do you want to be my friend one-on-one?
Yeah. So you know I've been hollering, and you know I've been saying this too, Keller.
About what?
I want a Messy Thoughts mixer.
Yes?
I want a Messy Thoughts mixer.
That'd be great. Listeners, would you come?
I say let's curate a space for people who are looking for friendship or just meeting new people. Let's host something for folks. Just come and meet people. And then we can have games. We can have icebreakers. So that way if people who are shy, we'll get them involved. So that way they can meet folks. I think that's a great approach to do it. I want to do that. And I've been hollering.
It's all about getting out of your house. It's all about just getting in front of people and saying hi and getting numbers, Instagrams or whatever, and keep being in contact and whatever. So don't get discouraged, Austin gays. If you're new here, you've moved in the last 3 or 4 years, like, just give it some time and just try to talk as many people as you can. maybe go to like day events where a Coconut Club are having like those 2 p.m. like dance parties or whatever, and it's daytime and people are a little bit more conversational at that point. Maybe go to something different. I don't know. It's very easy to make friends. You just got to keep trying.
You have to find activities that you like to do. So when I moved here to Austin, I found the Beyond Brothers organization. I think I've talked about this before. It's the organization
we
where
love.
Black men of Austin meet up once a month. Then we do like a wind down, and we meet new Black folks to come, and then we talk about different ventures that people are doing, like, you know, businesses and things.
Yeah.
But it's truly is a way for you to meet people and mingle and have parties. And that's what I had to do to meet people in Austin. I found the group on, I think it was Meetup. What's the, you know, the app?
Oh,
Meetup?
yeah, Meetup. Yeah.
Yeah. If you find activities of things that you want to do, you may meet someone first. And, you know, the first person you may meet may not be your friend, but they may open the door for you to go meet other people.
Exactly.
And that's really what happened.
I actually know a lot of people that I've met, not directly, but through a person that I kind of met. And that person's not really in my life anymore, the person I knew. But me and the other person who met through that person are really, really close now. And like, it just kind of works out the way it works out.
Now, here's another thing, too. We were talking about specifically just Austin gays. But I think what people are experiencing here, it happens in every city. It is not exclusive to Austin. Hold up.
Do you think...
You looking at me silly.
I think Austin has a very specific problem. It's in Texas. It's the only real gay place in Texas. We have more gay people in Austin per person than in Dallas or Houston.
How you just be knowing this?
I looked it up on ChatGPT before I got here.
Okay.
1 in 11 Texans are gay or LGBT of some flavor.
Okay.
But Austin people, we have more.
Okay.
We have more.
I did not know that. Now, is it just because I would say Dallas and Houston, like, they have more people there.
Absolutely.
But is it just because of...
I think everyone looks at Austin as like this liberal place you can go and for like-minded people, and like it's just like Texas people just go to Austin. That's just kind of like the one space, and people come here for UT and whatnot. So like they just come here whichever way they can. So I feel like we have a higher population of gay people, and I think it's specific problems to Austin based on how we do Pride, how we do Splash, how the gay scene in Austin works. And all the people run through everybody in here in Austin. And they're like, I fucking hate the gays. And I'm like, yeah, girl, it's been the same gays on Grindr and on Sniffies for the last 10 years. And you've gone through 80% of them. They're all going to suck.
You are not going to talk about me on this podcast.
I wasn't going to mention names, BJ.
I don't appreciate you. No, I'm just playing. But I was looking at what's like, you know, I was reading the comments because like on other people's videos, it's really funny. So the guy was like, a Dallas gay in the comments, like seeing how like the Austin gays are like in shambles and things. Like, but I've heard that y'all Dallas gays, and I'm not coming for y'all, but I've heard that y'all ain't that nice either.
I'm sorry to everyone I'm about to tell this to. Houston, y'all be fighting. So like I can't. Houston gays, y'all be fighting. Just like Atlanta gays, y'all be fighting too. Dallas gays, y'all just be prim and proper and acting too good for nobody. So like there are their own problems in their own city, but that's why I don't go to Houston because girl, I'm scared.
So when me and Dillion went to Houston, we went to Crocker Bar. We actually found it really easy or fairly easy to talk to people because one, we was in a black gay bar.
I was gonna say, yeah, the situation was prime,
and I think actually I don't know what it was. I just felt like me and Dillion are both friendly, so it wasn't truly hard for us to like talk to like people around us and things. But even when I come here, I still don't even find it an issue. And when I was in Miami, I was talking to people, well, at the beach. I was talking to a lot of people at the beach.
I feel like gays who live in like destination cities like Palm Springs, Miami, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, I feel like a lot of them make friends very easily because people come through their city for like market days or some random event, and they make a bunch of friends, and those friends go out of town, and then they know people around. So I think those people are more friendly than necessarily Austin gays, because Austin gays, again, it's all about like friendship and your group and that kind of stuff. It's not necessarily like, oh, I'm going to go meet a new person today.
Now, when we're let's say we're at the Iron Bear, because I think people have come up to our friend group to like, you know, speak and do that. I am truly, truly friendly, and I do love talking to people. But sometimes it's like, you know, I love meeting new people, and if we're going to be friends, like, don't gas me up to think we're going to be like these best of friends.
Oh my god, I hate those.
And we exchange Instagrams, and then we don't interact like that. I'm like, I
don't like when people put pressure on it. Like you meet someone, like, you have like a nice conversation or whatever, and then they give you like their Instagram or whatever. Like, oh, we're gonna do this thing like in a couple weeks. I'll invite you. I'm like, great, amazing. And then like you think about it, and like they're like, oh, I want to hang out, and I don't know. It's too much pressure when they like put too much on it.
So why don't you just tell them I don't want to exchange Instagrams?
Well, once they're like, oh, we should go to this, off the bat. I'm like, can you just come to a event or something we can do out in public so we can know people and get to know each other? Not like, oh, we're gonna be best of friends and sign up for these things. That's how I operate. I'm like, we need to get to know each other.
I find it exhausting though, like when I do meet people, because I'm not trying to just collect people on Instagram. I don't want to do that. And then people want to, like, give out each other's numbers. I'm like, but are you going to use it though? Like,
no.
Right. Well, maybe giving out the social media is much. It's like a softer, like, hey, if we hang out, we can message each other. But if we don't hang out, I can still see how you're doing. You can see how I'm doing, and then we can go. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, maybe I can just chill out.
One thing about numbers and exchanging numbers, if you're like doing, I think I did not pickleball. What was it? Dodgeball. I signed up for gay dodgeball.
Y'all was so cute. I remember watching y'all.
That was
so
a
cute.
whole mess. Pride Sports, amazing. Love it. Sign up. Not for me.
Do you have pictures, y'all? That was such a cute team. Y'all so cute.
We have tons. We have tons of pictures. I'll find them, and again, I'll send them to you.
Okay.
What was I saying?
Okay, we're talking about exchanging numbers.
I think so. If you don't have good friends here in Austin, you need to do whatever. Like, go sign up for a gay sport. They'll put you in a group chat with all the people on your team. And that's a way you can start to get to know people and get their numbers and like start to reach out to people one-on-one if you need to.
But beware.
Why?
Because, yes, that is building community, but a lot of them girls, they ain't slick. They are there for the you-know-what. The DICK.
They're looking. This is
and
Grindr
the ASS.
IRL. This is Grindr IRL. They're like, that's okay.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I was there watching y'all supporting me and a good, friend, I was clocking folks. I'm like, okay, so I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him. I need to join this team.
Right. You're like, I want to join the blue team versus this team.
And, I actually did walk up to somebody. I was like, hey, that was a real good game. Like, you were throwing them balls. Why don't you throw something my way?
It's a good arm on you.
He let me down very gently. But that's another thing I want to tell people. I really want to encourage folks. It is scary to walk up to someone and be like, starting up a conversation. You may not even know how to even begin the conversation, but just do it. Do it. Because the more you do it, the more practice you will get and you will hone in on those communication skills. Do you agree?
I so agree. And don't worry about being cringe.
No.
Like, if you think they're going to go up and people are going to laugh at you, just go up, say something, and then walk away. You'll never talk to those people ever again if, that's the only interaction you have. So, just don't worry about what their opinion of you is. Go up, say something, see if it works out. If not, move on to the next.
Please listen to what LeBron just said. Do not worry about their opinion because they're going to have their opinion anyway. And then...
That goes in life in general.
Because two things will happen. You will either hit it off with them or you will not hit it off with them. Those are the two outcomes. So, again, knowing what the outcomes could potentially be, you're already ahead of the game. So why not just go see which one is going to happen?
Yeah, I think people, I don't know. Again, I see a lot of internet stuff. So people, don't want to be cringe right now. They don't want to be cringe.
Okay, what you been saying?
I don't know. People my age and younger don't want to go and do things or be perceived because they think they're going to be perceived as cringe. And they don't want to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, and be like, oh, that guy was cringe. And, I think that is such an internet thing. You have to, get that out of your head. Cringe is not real in real life. Can people be rude to you? Yeah, but you'll be fine. You'll figure out to fight another day.
That's smart, and it's true. Cringe is not real because cringe is based off of what you think other people will think of you.
Yeah.
Because if you just sitting at the house farting, but you there by yourself, but you do it in front of people, that may be cringe because you're thinking about what other people are thinking. But if you're in the house by yourself, do you give a damn? Just be farting it up away, don't you?
Just make friends. What do you think about people of different ages becoming friends? I think that's the opportunity people don't see. If you go to Iron Bear, there's people of all different ages. You can talk to almost any age group if you walk into Iron Bear. But if you walk into Rain on a Friday, mostly it's people 18 to 29, right? That's a different age group. So I think go to Iron Bear, talk to older people. Maybe there's different age groups you haven't tried as friends.
I think you should, and we are plugging Iron Bear a lot because Iron Bear is that girl. No, it's a good bar.
To me, my opinion, it is the community center of Austin on a Sunday. I don't know of another gay place you can go besides Oil Can Harry's, which the drag queens are really what holds that place together.
You know what? Yes, I agree. Iron Bear is that girl because you can truly, I think that's a good place if you want to just start practicing meeting people and just walking to people randomly, go there.
Talk, eat, whatever.
Oh, and the food be good.
I be getting chicken strips every time I go.
I get the spicy bear boys burger. I might get a corn dog. Dylan always get that fish sandwich, and that fish sandwich be rolling.
Last time I got mixed fries, sweet potato and regular, and they rolled their eyes at me when I asked, but I still got it. Thank you.
For real? Okay, so how about we talk to the Iron Bear and have our little mixer there?
I'm down. You got to talk to the Iron Bear.
I hope they are listening, or
this is actually our pitch. We're just gonna send this clip to them.
or Celia, if you're listening, hook us up with the whoever's at Oil Can Harry's, because I truly do want to have a mixer, and I really want to invite the folks of Austin. And if you're in Dallas, if you're in Houston, if you're in San Antonio, if you're in Killeen, come. We ain't got the details yet, but we will.
Tell me about the San Antonio gays.
They're not great.
Well, we will confirm with
That's my opinion.
We'll confirm with JK but gay.
Okay, yeah, we'll ask them.
So if y'all are listening, please let us know how the San Antonio gays are. But I like it out there.
All I know is Pegasus, and then the bar next to it.
There's Heat. That's where all the Drag Race girls go.
Heat is cool.
Heat.
Yes.
Oh, I do know Heat.
Ooh, you know what? There's
There's
bar.
2 rooms.
Yes,
Yeah.
There's a bar across the way that does a cool drag brunch. We should go there too. There's a lot of places I want us to go.
San Antonio actually is a gay, cool gay scene. I just think it's like smaller than even Austin is, and that's just like a different. I feel like when I go with my San Antonio friends and we go, they know everyone else in the community, which is great. That's a smaller town thing.
The men I like live in San Antonio, so the men that you know what I mean. The men I like live in San Antonio, so
it's nice to get out of Austin sometimes.
I have no problems going to San Antonio because I just be like, ooh, Lord, and it's only like an hour and a half away. I love it. All right, let's take a break real quick.
Okay, let's take a break.
All right. Okay, we are back. What's going on? Tell me.
We are back. I just have one thing to say. This is going out to the nerds in the gaming community and the Pokemon girlies. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the table. I've been playing some new Pokemon games. They're actually not new, like Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon XY and all those motherfuckers. Make new Pokemon games with old Pokemon. The original 150, 250 or whatever. That's all. That's my ass, because I play these new games and I have no idea who the new Pokemon are. I get someone who's a hammer with eyes. I'm like, what fucking Pokemon is this?
Baby, you lost me. I don't play no damn Pokemon.
I'm just asking the gaming community to come together at whatever conference y'all have in 2 or 3 months. We're gonna dress up like people and figure out how to make new Pokemon games with the original 250. Maybe throw in some Digimon, maybe throw in some other like little series. Maybe we can have like a cross-platform thing. But I need us to think long term. I can't keep playing with these Pokemon that are hammers and eyes and a bucket with eyes and I just can't. It's too literal. The original Pokemon were so much more fun, had so much more substance to them that I could like Pikachu, love, Mewtwo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So please, just consider my plea. We need to make new games with the old Pokemon. Like nostalgia plus new technology win. I can't catch a hammer with eyes. I can't do it.
I'm going to defer to Keller because it looks like Keller
play
knows what this is
Pokemon?
about.
I love Pokemon, so I'm with you.
Do you play Pokemon Go?
I don't. I did for a while, but
like, where would everyone was running to pick up those animals? It was the original 150 Pokemon, right? It was a Snorlax. It was a Jinx. It was a Bulbasaur.
yeah, they remade the original games for Switch at one point.
I did see those, and I have played those, which are great. But we need to make the new ones with new technology with the old Pokemon, because I just can't do this anymore. And I'm gonna send you a bunch of Pokemon for examples. Like this, it's literally like a vase with eyes, or like a fan with like ears.
A vase
It's
with
like
eyes.
you guys can't just take objects and make it an animal and be like vase. You can't do that. That's not a Pokemon. It's not. Sandshrew. That is creativity. Bellsprout. Abracadabra. Alakazam. Whatever the fuck it was. Sorry, I just needed to get that out.
No, baby, I'm with you.
I just needed to get that out.
I'm gonna fight which we're gonna march down and go to EA
I'm gonna
Sports.
pull a list of how many Pokemon there are versus how many are interesting, and I'll bring it back to the table.
I do not know who you talking about, baby. I did not watch.
Do you not play Pokemon games?
No.
Do you play Pokemon Yellow, Blue,
No.
Red?
I know Pikachu. I know that badass little baby.
Did you Pokemon Snap, where you took photos as your little trolley and you just took little photos of them?
I know that little baby that screams. I guess if it screams too loud, it hurts everybody.
Togepi.
That's the only bitch I know.
Oh.
And Team Rocket. I love them hoes.
Jesse and James.
Love them.
What about Meowth?
No, didn't like her.
Oh, she can talk though.
And I like the one that looked like Nicki Minaj.
Jinx.
Is that Jinx?
That's Jinx.
I am wrong. Not that. Oh my god.
It do look like Nikki with the blonde hair, the big boobs. Yeah.
That's disturbing. I'll never look at that Pokemon again.
That is Miss Minaj.
Maybe like a pink wig for the evolution. Like
Actually, now I'm really thinking.
Oh my god, Nikki, if you ever want to come on the pod.
Yes,
I would love to have Nikki on the pod, by the way.
Yes.
Just, I'm the bad guy. Yeah. Anyways. I feel like she comes up too often. Anyways.
Who I didn't like was Ash. He was doing the most.
He was doing the most. But the first episode where Pikachu gets hurt by the sparrows and all the sparrows come for Pikachu and he has to rush him to the Pokemon Center. I cry every time.
Who is Charizard? Is that his name?
Charizard's the oldest of the 3 fire Pokemon. It's Charmander, whatever the fuck, and then Charizard.
I just like Pikachu. I like Squirtle. Just I think
Period.
I think it's funny to say Squirtle. And then who's the other one?
Jigglypuff.
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 What's the one that looks like a little? It's CD. It's
Sudoku.
no.
See, they probably have a Sudoku Pokemon at this point.
I like Snorlax.
Who was that?
Doug Trio. Is it a bird?
Is it a plane?
There are plane Pokemon.
There really are.
No, I'm telling you. I'm gonna give you all these examples, and Nintendo, please let me be the creative team. I'll do it. Like I just need the old ones back.
That was very interesting because I want to see what these foods look like. So please send it to the group chat.
I'm gonna send it to the group chat. It is what I'm gonna dedicate the next year of my life to.
I really do hope that you get picked up by Nintendo to become like a creator and then make a little messy thoughts Pokemon. What are you gonna call it? What's it gonna look like?
Messy.
It
Messy,
looked like a
messy.
Labubu.
Speaking of Labubus, y'all, look at Horace.
Horace!
AD cute. With,
a little zoom.
hopefully we can do a little zoom on this. But Horace, his dad actually treats him good. And you know, his daddy is Keller over there. So he got a little job. Now, is this a costume or is this a job?
Both.
Why
okay.
McDonald's not Burger King?
I'm a McDonald's girly.
The family
You know,
that stays
that's
together.
they got the best French fries and they got the meal deal. And you know, they actually have the Monopoly game going on right now.
And they get Larry some clothes.
He does. Okay. Where'd you get this outfit from though?
Amazon.
I love it. Ooh. And shout out to Raphael, the enterprise guy who I dropped off my car with. I wanted to drop off something with you, but you know I had to go.
Raphael, come on the pod.
Sexy as hell. All right. Any last thoughts? Babe?
No, Nintendo, just call me. My number is available.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in for another episode of Messy Thoughts. Please go to messythoughts.com to follow all of our socials. If you want to email us. It's messythoughtspod@gmail.com. And I think that's all we got today. So, LeBron, thank you so much for this.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Messy Thoughts, where the thoughts are messy.
And the bottoms are not.
Bye, boo.
Bye. There's like, 2 bottoms here?
Keep that in.
Are you a verse?